Young women have no idea how valuable they are just by doing nothing in today's environment. Just by doing nothing, just being you. Just by maintaining your purity and your virtue and your sexuality. You are a diamond amongst the other women who have literally given up themselves.
Women are born at the top of the mountain. Men are born in the valleys around it. A man is judged on how high he climbs. A woman is judged on how far she falls. Men have much to gain. Women have much to lose. Masculinity is built. Femininity is preserved. Think about that.
And I came up in a sexual environment. The Caribbean is one of the most sexual places to grow up. But we're in such a highly sexualized environment right now that if a young woman just maintains herself, get her education, keep her head down, stay out of the nightclubs, be as sophisticated and as humble as possible, be kind, be nice. You, my dear, are priceless. Millionaires, billionaires will seek you out. It's that crazy. We are in such an environment right now. The value of a woman's chastity and purity has gone up so high in price because you have to remember, anything that is rare becomes more valuable. Anything that is normal, anything that you can find a dime a dozen, is a dime a dozen. I hope I made sense there, but you get my point. And this triggered me for two reasons. I came across this short video here on I think it's the Forever podcast, and this young lady said this, and this is what her dad told her.
Talking to my dad, like me and him have like a lot of discussions, and he was telling me, he's like, you don't even know how much value you have as a young woman. He said you are probably one of the most valuable things on this like earth right now. And he said,
your dad is a fucking legend.
It was really interesting the way he worded it to me, and it really like kind of affected me. I was like, you're so right. He said even just like biologically, like your value, there's rich men who want to wife you, like they want to pay for you to have their kids. And I was like, that is really true. And I think as a woman, you need to recognize your value, whatever that means to you.
No, that's a really good point.
Now look at the face of the other young girls in the background. The fact that this woman said something nice about her father, and just the look on her face is almost like they don't have a father. That's the look I'm getting. Just look at it again. Watch it again. And there wasn't any looks of, yeah, that's true. Yeah. None of that. I'll replay the looks. Just look at some of these girls' face. Some of them are even fidgeting, you know. This is body language that shows I'm not comfortable with what you're saying. That means a lot of these girls are growing up without a father or never had fathers close enough for them to tell them these things.
A lot of these women be like, I know my values. Values what? You're just like every other chick out here. I've seen 1,000 of yous. You're not really contributing anything with your woman-like abilities to anyone. You're selfish. You're entitled. You're sneaky. You're manipulative. What is your value?
Hey, listen, man. I make sure that I compliment my two girls, my two teenage daughters, every day. I make sure I kiss them on the forehead. Tell them they're beautiful. Tell them nice things. I make sure that they have positive reinforcement. But I also make sure they get enough discipline. For those of you that have been watching my videos for a while now, you know that I've had a Filipino nanny with me for the last, I guess, 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. And I just had to, lack of a better term, terminate her employment. And it was sad because she was the most amazing woman ever. But here's the reason I did it. The reason is my daughters have now grown to an age where they should have a lot of skills that my helper was doing in the home. You know, the domestic skills, the skills that every single woman should know how to do. And so instead of her constantly picking up after them and doing this and that after them, you know, it was always, oh, Tita, I need that. It was always this sort of push to have the helper do things that they should be doing on their own. So, you know, sometimes you got to make hard moves in order to preserve your family. And for that reason, this is another life lesson for you fathers out there. If your daughter is growing up in an environment that's not good for her, you see her going down a path with her friends that's not good, her speech is changing, she's overly sexualized, maybe it's time to move your family, my friend. Because on the other hand, you're going to get a daughter that grows up like this on OnlyFans.
I like low-key. I like introverted. I like feminine. I don't like girls who party or club or anything like that. I like girls who have some substance, some depth. They like to do things like we can kick it in the crib all day.
Would you fuck her?
Would I fuck her?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because I did porn.
Because you did porn. And
even if it was like with a condom?
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, have you seen my vagina? You haven't? But like it's on Google, but like it's nice.
I don't dispute that, but I wouldn't fuck you.
Why?
I just can't. It's just a turn off for me.
That is the other side of the fence. You imagine a father looking at that. These girls are the same age. My vagina is nice. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm just lost for words. Just listening to how this society, the Western society, have groomed women to think that the only value that they have is that little wet hole between their legs. It's insane. Insane. I got to read a few of the comments from this. This gentleman says, if a girl ever asks if you've seen her special place, and if not, then it's on Google, just run. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's a cold, hard rejection. Simple. Old Games BZ said, no sense of shame whatsoever. And that's the problem. That's the society that we're now fostering, where there's absolutely no shame when it comes to a woman in her body. Mark Average says, they're all pretty much the same. Just saying. No, they're not. We saw the other girl in the other video, you know. Amber Main said, she was proud to say it's on Google, and it's nice. The girl is literally lost and definitely gone mentally and emotionally. Yeah. Rocco said, women can't take neither rejection or men's preference. So true. And then this girl said, somebody please give this man a medal. So what we're looking at is we're living in a society now that have normalized a woman just not having any respect for her body. That's it. It's that simple. But when a man says, hey, listen, I don't want my woman out on the street. I don't want any woman that has her vagina on Google. Oh, you're a misogynist. Oh, women should do what they want. Yeah, they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't have to accept it. I don't want my daughters out there doing it. But guys, I just wanted to bring this short one to you because it's kind of disturbing what I see, and it's just not getting any better. I mean, let me know what you think. I just thought I'd drop you these few short videos and let you know that if you have daughters, talk to your daughters, gentlemen. Talk to them. Reinforce your love and understanding for them. Make sure that you tell them you love them, you care for them. Make sure that you discipline them. Make sure you tell them about the value that they possess. Because once they leave your home and they're on the streets are telling them some nasty shit. Man, you should hear the stories my 14-year-old daughter tells me about what girls talk about in her school. Her and I have this relationship where we talk about stuff. She's very comfortable with me to talk to me about pretty much everything, because if it gets any worse than this, I might as well just blow my brains out. But I love the father-daughter relationship I have with her because she feels very comfortable that she can talk to me about very uncomfortable things. And that's important. That's important for you to understand where they're coming from. understand that most of your daughters from age 11 have already been exposed to pornography?
I took a lot of heat on a video. They got like a gazillion views when I said black culture has become trash. I was reacting to a Sexy Red Sukihana video. Check out this young ballet teacher.
And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. 5! Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries?
So I said what I said. This shit is trash. You got 5-year-olds twerking. The parents need to be parented because clearly they don't know what the hell they doing. We need to bring back traditional households, get the fathers back in the home. Single motherhood is not going to cut it.
Seen a guy's exposed parts, dick pics, and all of that other stuff, my friends. If you think that your 11-year-old is innocent to all of this, you're sadly mistaken. Because even here in Dubai, this goes on all over. Now listen, it's not prevalent. It's not as prevalent as it is in the Western world, but it is still here. Because 70% of the people who actually come here are expatriates, a lot of them from Western countries. So a lot of this behavior is still being seeped into the culture. And of course, you add the internet to it. It's impossible not to have it here. But at least it's not crazy in your face. At least a lot of the porn sites are blocked here. A lot of the raw, dark stuff is blocked in this region. Yes, you can get it if you really go through the trouble of getting it, but at least it's not blam in your face. I hope you get my point. Anyway, guys, this was just something that triggered me today, so I just thought I'd share it with you all. And listen, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, let's have a discussion. And of course, remember, whenever in doubt, ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.